decide?
I think it's not a good idea at this moment. So we meet up tomorrow. Is it okay? Or
You're gonna be dating for 6 months. Are you hiding a guy?
of course not.
So then just let me in.
It's okay.
Hoarding disorder is a condition when people find it very difficult to part with the objects or possessions. They find it very anxiety-provoking to want to throw the possessions away. And usually these things are not something that might be valuable to the outsiders, but for these people there might be some aesthetic or sentimental value to these things. So they might hoard these things to the extent that it clutter the house and there's no more space to put them. But still they wouldn't want to discard them. And these people usually have some tendency towards perfectionism and maybe have some sort of anxieties underlying as well.
Please take a seat. Yeah. Now you can sit here. Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Why are there like little boxes and curtains and baskets?
Yeah, it actually is for my mom. Maybe they need to use. So after that,
But
I
aren't you
think
letting them know?
maybe after that I can bring it to them. Yeah. No, wait, you just sit first.
Hoarding disorders, some people say that it's because of the idea that, what if I throw these things right now and in the future I suddenly need it, or I won't know when I will need these things, so I might as well keep it first. Sometimes it could be due to sentimental value, like we say, things that maybe belong to people who have passed away, and they feel that I need to keep these things, I need to keep every piece and the parcels of the person in order to remember the person. So it's part of their grieving as well. So these are some of the reasons for why people might hoard. When hoarding disorder becomes more severe, it could actually pose possible hygienic issues to the person who hoard, like to the extent that the room is all cluttered with stuff, with boxes or anything that they might just not willing to discard. I used to have a client who hoarded. She collected wrapping paper of candies. So on those wrapping papers there are still some traces of candy, so she kind of collected them, and over time there's just like a nest of cockroaches and ants in the room. So these are the possible hygienic and safety issues as well. There's a lot of people with OCDs actually have hoarding behavior as well, and I myself have clients with OCD who actually hoard, and he will collect like mineral water bottle. And one of the reasons that they hoard might be because of, let's say, feeling of incompleteness, that these things represents part of my journey or my identity, and I can't throw this away. And if I throw this, I feel very anxious about it. People might actually genuinely feel pleasure and they want to collect these things, like I say, for maybe sentimental value, or they want to discard the things because maybe in the future I might use these. Maybe they get something at the bargain and just don't let it go. So they will still feel anxious if they are asked to throw the things away, but it's slightly different from that of the OCD.
So dear, where are we going tomorrow?
I don't think we need to go somewhere. I think you really need help to fix this up. It's not really comfortable to live in this.
It's okay.
Let me just help you. Let me just help you. It's
No,
fine.
it's okay. I will do it myself.
okay.
It's fine.
It's okay. I'll do it. It's okay.
No,
I'll
stop!
do
Don't
it.
touch my stuff.
It's okay. I'll do it.
No! You just
Okay,
leave me.
it's fine.
First of all, just to look for a therapist and maybe get diagnosed. And if you can, hopefully the therapist will kind of guide you through the whole therapy process. Usually they use CBT a lot for hoarding disorders to help them to maybe look into the thoughts that make them feel like I cannot part with my things. Of course, for my own way of practicing, I really believe in looking at the underlying stories of the hoarding behavior. I mean, hoarding disorder is just a name that we give to these behaviors that they're exhibiting. But what's their story with the things that they hoard? What is the relationship between them and the things that they hoard? what significance do these things play in life? So something as simple as a water bottle is not a water bottle to them. It could contain a lot of tears and stories from someone maybe who keep buying them mineral water every day when they're alive, or maybe it's to keep a piece of the person and then buying, collecting these things. So I think for them to be understood and heard why these things are important to them and not just telling that these things are not valuable, I think that would be hopefully something that would help them.